Hi everyone, just wanted to a very quick video today. I'm going to talk about IVC, which is Independent Vet Care Ireland. They're also known as IVC Ireland. Now IVC, which is Independent Vet Care Ireland, they were over the veterinary clinic we went to, which would have been CVC Vets in Doordile, and also it would be the clinic they have also over in Castletroy. So just to talk about IVC, Independent Vet Care Ireland, as I said, also known as IVC Ireland. First of all, they are a very large company here in Ireland, and they're after taking over numerous of these smaller independent veterinary clinics. And I'm just going to list the ones they've taken over that I know to my knowledge. Now, they obviously have other ones taken over, but I don't know what ones they are. So I'm just going to list these ones out. They may be of interest to you, maybe you go to them. They have taken over Avenue Veterinary Hospital in Dundalk. They've taken over Animal Care Hospital in Douglas in Cork. They've taken over Crescent Vets Doordile, which is the veterinary clinic which we had the very, very unfortunate, horrific incident of Lexi being euthanised by Heartstick fully conscious. They've also taken over Any Care in Clontarf, Wicklow Veterinary Clinic, Westside Vet Clinic, Cork City, Athlone Veterinary Clinic, Gorey Veterinary Clinic, Southview Veterinary Hospital in Tipperary, Anacare and Santry, Beechwood Vets, Ranelagh, Dublin, All Pets Veterinary Hospital in Drogheda, Southview Veterinary Hospital in Tip in Clonmel. Now maybe I've mentioned that one twice. I don't know if they're two separate or are they the same one. O'Dowd Veterinary Hospital RD, Fairview Veterinary Hospital Dublin. Then they've also taken up the Sunbeams in Cork veterinary clinics. You have one in Blackpool, you've got one in Cove, and you've got one in Passage West. They've also taken over Barna in Mycullen Veterinary Clinic in Galway, British Veterinary Hospital in Turles, Arc Vets in Galway, and City Vet in Waterford also. Now, as I said, there could be a lot more veterinary clinics that they have taken over. These are just the ones that I know of, okay? So that is a lot of veterinary clinics. So I just want to talk about the CEO. The CEO is Duncan Phillips, okay, and he's over UK and Ireland. You've got Kay Mohan then, hope I'm pronouncing that right. She is the country manager here in Ireland. You've got Finbar Heslin, who's the medical director, and people might be aware of Finbar Heslin. He is a vet. He would be known, I think, to a lot of people. He has done a lot of good work with the greyhound industry, and he does do work, I suppose, in promoting animal welfare. But I have to bring this, I hope he sees this video, to his attention. What about Heartstick? You know, what about our case? I'd like to know what he's got to say on that. And they've also got 4 business support managers. And another interesting fact about them is that Nestle Food Company is a shareholder with them. Another interesting fact about them is that CMA, which is the UK Competition and Markets Authority, have been looking into IVC, and I suppose that would be more their branch over in England, just about pricing. And I think that's interesting as well. But just a few things that I want to say, that these companies, it seems to be a growing trend now. This is happening over in England, okay, as well. It's also happening in America, and another connection that in America you've got Mars, again, another food company. We all know about the Mars bar. They have interests as well, shares in the company over in America. But I just want to bring this more to attention. Just a few things I've highlighted here about it, like what vets are saying as well about this. They're saying that vet bills have risen at twice the rate of inflation over the past 5 years as private equity vultures turn local practices into cash generating units. So I think that speaks for itself as well. So again, it will be all about profit, and we have to ask about where is the care, where is the animal welfare, and where is the compassion for animals, you know, where's the empathy for animals, and as well for the owners. It just seems to be all about profit with these crowd. I mean, at the end of the day, they are a company, they're a business, and they do work on profit, and profit would be their sole concern, to be fair. Just some other stuff here. it just says here, this is some of the concerns some of the vets have. Implications for veterinarians is certain restrictions, such as limitations on the type of treatments that can be offered or pressure to recommend more expensive procedures. Veterinarians may also experience a loss of autonomy. Decisions are increasingly dictated by the companies. And I mean, that's very interesting to know as well. You know, if you were dealing with, say, with a family run private vets, well, I would just think you might feel like, to be honest, you'd be in safer hands, because I just feel with these companies, it's just all about profit. And I mean, we are an example for that, because we had a horrendous experience at CVC Vets, Crescent Vets in Dooradile, Limerick, and nobody wants to answer what happened to Lexi. We had substandard veterinary care, and we still are looking for answers to that. We also had the horrific, brutal, barbaric heart stick on Lexi, fully conscious, and no answers on that either. Now, another thing here, what the vets are saying is some vets working under private equity ownership have hit out at challenging financial targets, which encourage price rises. Others have claimed their bosses want to see rising profits every year. And again, that should be very worrisome to people, because this is all going to come at the expense of animal welfare. So this is very worrying. Just some more facts here, and this is just a quick video, because to be honest with you, this is such a big topic and a wide range. I would be here for ages if I just start reading out everything. I'd probably bore you all to tears. So I'm just kind of picking out some key points here. More than half of veterinary practices in the UK are now owned by 6 companies. It has sparked concerns that profit-hungry firms are creating monopolies. Some pet owners in turn claim this may put their animals' lives at risk. And there's just another very quick story here. This happened in England, and I'm just going to read out this story real quick. After her beloved cat Bones took a turn for the worse on Saturday night, Vicky Essett rushed to get him help. But when Miss Essett was referred to Vets Now, an out-of-hours clinic run by the IVC Ireland, she was shocked to face quotes more than 6 times her usual consultation fee. Typically she would pay £34, but the private equity-owned vet said it would cost £220 to £173 if she returned the next morning. The 57-year-old called several other clinics, but all use Vets Now, leaving her no other choice. Bones had a procedure to clear a blocked urethra that cost £1,045.09. But a week later it became blocked again and he was put down. So there just seems to be a recurrent theme here. Now, we were the same. We were going in and out with Lexi for 3 weeks, and we had spent over €1,000. And to be honest, we weren't getting anywhere. You know, there was no answers. She was just getting sicker and sicker. And when I look back on it, and when I got the medical records, and after speaking to a lot of other people in the industry, she got horrific care, substandard care. I have written to CVC Vets in Dooradile, and I'm getting no joy there at all. Absolutely, as I said in a previous video, horrific treatment. You know, they don't want to answer any questions at all, because see, what they want is, they want us to go away. They want me to be quiet. It just wants to be brushed under the carpet so they can get on with making more profit. This is what this is all about. Now, I have subsequently last week wrote a letter requesting a full investigation into the care of Lexi. I have sent the letter to IVC Independent Vet Care Ireland, IVC Ireland, seeing as they are the company that owns CVC Vets, or CVC Crescent Vets in Dooradile. And I'm asking for a full investigation into Lexi's treatment there, her substandard veterinary care and treatment, followed on by the horrific, barbaric heart-stick euthanasia on Lexi, fully conscious, that caused her to have an absolutely horrific, barbaric death. So I'll let you know where we go with that. I'm waiting to hear back from them. But I just think at this stage, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered by these companies. You know, they're making millions, and you can look all this up yourself, millions and billions of dollars, euro, pounds in profit at the cost of our animals. So I think the public need to be aware of this. If you are a member of the public here in Ireland and your pets are going to any of the vets that I have listed off there, just to know these aren't family run vets anymore. These are run by a company. And I would tell you this now personally, I would be very worried about that. I'd be very worried about the care, the level of care, And I would just feel like it's more profit when, you know, when they take over these independent veterinary clinics, these larger companies, it's all about profit at that stage. And I think the public needs to know that, because, you know, you're going in there, a lot of people are unaware of this, and they think that their pets are in the safe hands of these family vets that are going to look after their animals, and it's not the case. And as I said, if anyone is an advertisement for this, we are. Just look at our story. I don't want anyone else to suffer like we suffered, and I don't want any other animal to suffer like Lexi suffered, but we're going to keep fighting until we get answers. So it's just a very short video today. I will update you on what happens here. I'm waiting to hear back from them, and to be honest with you, I'm not holding out much hope, because I know what all these people are made of now. You know, I have the whole experience with dealing with CVC vets themselves, dealing with the VCI, which is the Veterinary Council of Ireland, and now dealing with the company that owns CVC Vets in Dooradile. And I'm not holding out any hope, because these are all people that they're used to, you know, getting their own way. Let's be honest about it. They're not used to people questioning them, and they'll be kind of saying to themselves, well, who does she think she is, you know, questioning us, you know, these multi-million euro businesses. But I will be questioning, and I will be looking for answers. As I said, as soon as I get any information, I will do a video and I will share it to you. But I do think the public needs to know this, and I do also believe anyone that's using CVC Crescent Veterinary Clinic in Dooradile needs to know this, that it's owned by the company IVC, Independent Vet Care Ireland, or IVC Evidencia Ireland, and also their clinic over in Castletroy. And as I said, you can go back and listen to the list of the other veterinary clinics throughout Ireland that are under this company. They are companies, and as I said, they're making serious money. And like, even vets are coming out themselves and speaking about it. It's all about profit. And if your veterinary clinic is taken over by these companies, it's not about animal care. It's not about compassion. You know, your animals are only a number to them. That's all. It's all about profit. It's all about reaching these targets and reaching these profits. And they will dictate to the vets what treatments they can use, what drugs they can use. They will also dictate to the vets what to push. And another thing I want to say about these people as well, you know, they do a lot of PR as well. They make their videos, they put them up on YouTube. They do marketing, they do advertisements, because it's all about profit at the end of the day. And people need to know this, particularly if you're an animal owner. You do need to know this. So as soon as I get more information, I'll come back with another video to you. I just want to think what else I wanted to say. Just want to give a shout out to somebody else as well. A lovely lady called Jane Lee, and she lost her beloved cat called Kaylee, and she has a Facebook page called Justice for Kaylee, spelled CALI. And if people could just pop over there and give her some support, that'd be fantastic, because people need support. As I said in previous videos, it's not easy speaking out when this happens to you. It's actually very hard, to be really honest, because as I said, you're dealing with so many other things in the background that people don't even know about. You're dealing with the grief of losing your pet. So, you know, we're not coming on here by choice, coming public. We're coming on here because we're left the opposite. We're left with no other choice, because we've gone down all the other routes and avenues, and it's all closed doors. Because I think this industry, not just here in Ireland, I think it's the same in England, it's also the same in America. We have the VCI here, the Veterinary Council of Ireland. They're just not used to being questioned. They don't like to be questioned, and they do not side with the pet owner. They are biased to the vets, and it's as simple as that. We have to call it out as it is. That is the truth. So I'm just trying to think anything else now. Yeah, just as well, just to say about my YouTube channel, Marion O'Riordan, if you could just subscribe and share it, just to get the word out, because as I said, the censorship is very heavy. Anyone that, you know, speaks out, they are trying to silence us. They are, you know, doing dirty tactics like reporting videos. I've had videos on Facebook being reported as abusive content, when obviously it's not abusive content. All the content I do is fact and truth, because that's all I speak, fact and truth. And they just want to silence you because they don't want this coming out to the general public. So if you could just please share the videos, like and subscribe. It is free, it doesn't cost anything. As I said in the previous videos, please support anyone else that's coming out publicly and fighting for justice for their animals. You know, it's a very vulnerable time for these people, and they really do need your help and support. Just like, as I said, all you can do like just like their posts, just share their content. That doesn't take any time out your day, it doesn't cost anything. But just support them in any way you can, because our story could be your story tomorrow, and I hope it isn't, but it could be. So just have some grace, show some love. I'm really talking out here now to the animal lovers, because there is a lot of animal lovers out there, but a lot of people just, you know, they like to do the stuff that's more easy to do, and I suppose that's more comfortable to do. But we need help, and we're asking for help. And I just want to say, make this very clear actually as well, as I'm doing this video, I'm not looking for financial help of anybody. I just want to make that clear, because you know, you have people wondering, oh, you have all sorts of things going on, and why are people doing this? I just want to state categorically, I don't want any money off anyone, and I certainly do not want any money off any of these companies or vets. I'm doing this for the love of my dog Lexi. It's coming straight from the heart. That's and also to highlight this, bring all this to the public, to also educate people and to raise the standards here in Ireland. I don't want any blood money. Any money that was made off Lexi was blood money, because she suffered horrifically, absolutely horrifically. And I would not want nothing to do with money from that, absolutely nothing. I don't want the money. And this is about justice. Justice for Lexi, educating people, raising awareness, and ideally end goal would be to get heart-stick euthanasia on conscious animals banned in Ireland. That would be the end goal, and I know we're a long way from it, but we're just going to keep fighting, and hopefully with the help of God, something good can come out of something so evil. So I think that's it. As I said, I will come back with some more videos. So wishing everyone an absolutely blessed and lovely Easter, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks very much, and bye.